Hello folks, and welcome back to Shogun Total War. I am Kanastep, and this is going to be part 22 of my Sengoku Jedi campaign, where I'm playing as Clan Imagawa. And I gotta say, I feel a lot safer now that the geishas from the Hojo clan are dead, at least for now. They of course could always train more, they probably are training more as I speak, but I feel like I have a little bit of room to work right now. With that being said, by destroying the Oda clan, I've given the Hojo clan a lot more room to work with as well. They have inherited, I'd say, most of the Oda clan's original territories, and they are pressed up right against me here in Tajima. They have quite a few decent little stacks here. In fact, looking around at the Hojo's forces, the provinces that they have surrounding Shinano aren't looking too threatening right now. We're seeing a lot of Ashigaru and a lot of beaten up units and not a ton of warrior monks. There's one warrior monk here, but I'm not seeing a lot of Naginata. They're pretty beaten up, I'd say, surrounding Shinano. However, these armies over here in Wakasa they're decent. I mean, there's a handful. There's 4 warrior monks here and 1 Nodachi, 2 units of Naginata Cav. Couple more warrior monks here. This is a decent little force here in Wakasa, and if they did want to attack my daimyo's army here in Tajima, they probably would win. I'm not fully staffed up here, so I'm thinking, so I did want to properly defend Kawachi, and I still will keep a presence here, but I'm thinking I should bring over at least 2 archers to Tajima to help shore up the defenses there, because I'm not at war with the rebels. So, like, yeah, I want to keep a presence here, but they're not a main priority. You know, it's defending it against them. For all I know, they could attack Hojo. I don't know. Now, I do have kind of a situation developing here in Mikawa. The Hojo clan have attacked, and I have retreated to my castle, and I've sent in a bunch of shinobi. I'm at the end of this turn here. That's why a lot of these moves have already been done. I just didn't want to press end turn because, I don't know, might have took a lot of time to resolve that turn. So this shinobis they will cause a loyalist revolt for me in the next turn. So that army is not going to be available for me until 2 turns from now, 2 end turns from now. So the question is, what do I do until then? I don't think I can really do much. Now, this unit, it says it will last in this castle for about a year. That's good, but that makes me think that they might actually just attack and say, screw it, we're not going to wait that long, which is smart. That's what they should do. And that's what they did over here in Saruga, is they didn't wait. They attacked. And I typically defend provinces with 2 units so that they can garrison together, you know, 2 units in a castle. It fits. 120 units will fit in a basic tier 1 castle. And usually, so when that happens, when 120 units is in a tier 1 castle and they're being sieged, they're only going to last, I think, 2 turns until they starve out, because there's more men sharing that food. And I think the reason why I'd never fought a defensive siege battle before is because I usually don't garrison castles with less than 2 units. And that's what I've been doing here, is because I've been so undermanned that I didn't have the spare unit to, you know, throw in here in Saruga and Mikawa. So since they did attack the Saruga castle when I just had that 1 unit there, I'm guessing it was because they were going to last for a year, and the AI said, screw it, we're not going to wait that long. So I would bet on that happening here in Mikawa as well. So I probably don't have a year. I probably have literally 1 turn before they just attack, and then they have Mikawa completely in their possession. That's not ideal. What I can do to kind of help with this is that I can get this siege over with in Saruga right away. As is, it would only take 2 turns for this garrison to die out, but I'm not going to wait that long. I just want to get them out of there, and then I can move the rest of this force over to Totomi to help defend against this army here in Mikawa shortly. Hopefully they don't attack from Izu and Kai. They could, and yes, they very well might. They don't have great armies here, for sure. I mean, this unit of archers just has 3 men. This is a full unit of archers. A lot of arquebusiers, which are crap if they're not supported. 2 units of Yari Samurai, which is something, but then these units of Cav are very, very beaten up. So, it's interesting. I feel like I might actually just have a chance against that. Not sure, though. See, that's the thing. There's a few more units here, which they're just scraps, but still, it adds up, you know? It adds up to become something. And if they want to attack Suruga and unite with this little scrappy force too, which is very, very, very depleted, that would be enough to beat this army of mine here in Suruga. So I don't think they would attack with all of this because they still have to defend against a potential strike from Shinano. Of course, I would never do that. I'm being surrounded by 7 other hostile provinces, so I would never attack Kai. But still, in their eyes, they have to defend Kai. I mean, look at all this infrastructure that's in Kai. This used to be the Takeda's capital, and there's so many buildings here. It's a lot of value for them to defend. So hopefully they just stand put. Hopefully they don't, you know, attack me here in Suruga. Hopefully they just let me finish off this garrison, and then I can move over to fight in Mikawa. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what I can do, except, I mean, of course I can just keep pumping out these rebellions, but there's a lot of Naginatas here. A lot of heavy armor Naginatas here in Mikawa. That's gonna take that's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat to burn through. So yes, I'm not sure. Hopefully they leave. Hopefully they in the meantime, maybe I'll attack Wakasa, or maybe Wakasa will attack me, or something. I don't know. Hopefully they decide this army is better needed elsewhere, and they can just kind of leave me alone, but I can't really count on that happening. Speaking of other issues for the Hojo clan, I was trying to create some more here in Dewa, potentially creating some more rebellions with all of my shinobi here, and so far that's not been happening, but there is a rebellion here in Sagami. Not much of one, but, you know, it's something. It's a little pain in the ass. It makes them think about it. But what I am thinking is, because the Hojo clan have so many soldiers here in Dewa, they probably won't have issues with population loyalty because they have so many factors giving them a positive outcome for population loyalty. So what I can do is just move all of these guys over to Sado. They might have a border fort here. I might end up losing a lot of shinobi by doing this. But the idea is, if I'm trying to help out the Yasugi clan, I'm trying to draw Hojo forces away from the Yasugi border, right? So if I cause a rebellion here, maybe I can draw some troops this way, and then maybe Yasugi can do something. I don't know. They've just been kind of stuck here. And if you look around, Hojo doesn't have a lot in Hitachi or Echigo. I don't know about Shimotsuke, but it's mostly Dewa that I'm seeing, you know. So yeah, okay, this is the exciting part. Pretty much all of these ninjas have their sights set on this Hojo daimyo, and I've been trying to kill this man for a very, very long time. I've been trying to kill him since before he was a daimyo. I was just trying to kill him when he was still an heir. And now that I finally have gotten rid of those geishas, I can pretty much train all of my ninjas onto this one man. I mean, these are all of them. And a few of them are like Honor 3 or Honor... Yeah, I think Honor 3 is the highest as it gets. A few of them are Honor 0, and the Honor 0 ones have a 0% chance of killing him, so I've sent them after other targets like emissaries to try to get those levels up before I send them after the daimyo. I think that just about covers it. I think that's kind of everything that's going on right now. It's there's definitely some, you know, precarious situations, but overall, I'd say I feel better. I feel like I can breathe. You know, I can breathe. I've this is, you know, the South is looking good. You know, I'm making some money, not the most money in the world, but I'm making some money. The rebels are, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of rebels, but you know, we're not at war yet, so don't have to really worry about them too much. I have a nice clean 3 province, well, technically 4, but I don't have to keep Tamba if I don't want to. But this clean little border here that's going to be cleaned up even more once I take Wakasa. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Once I have a Kawachi, Yamashiro, Wakasa line, that's going to be really nice to hold that. Wakasa itself is very hard to defend. As a province, there's no geographical features on it that makes it defensible. But if I can kind of roll on into Echizen and Mino, that's going to be a really nice territory for me to hold defensively. So yeah, I think I just have to train some soldiers and build some buildings and get ready to end this turn here, because I'm just really excited to see what's going to happen over here. Please, ninjas, do not let me down. I said that I was at the end of this turn because I have all of my build orders put in from the last episode. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Taxes are fine. They're very low. I don't have an heir coming of age for another 14 years, so it's going a long way away. And yeah, there's nothing to do. So let's end this turn, and hopefully we can get some dead daimyos going on here. Tea houses in Nagato is finished, so now potentially I can. Let's see. I'm working up to building the geisha house, so I can get those +2 honored ninjas in Nagato. Palace for better morale troops and Bison, and same thing in Totomi. And let's see, are they going to attack? Okay, so they're going after the rebels. That's cool. I'm fine with that. I'm curious to see if they can beat them. And are they going to... So it looks like they're not attacking me in Mikawa. That's interesting. I thought that they would do that. Okay, so I am going after this emissary here in Ki. Got him. Sweet. I think that was a good emissary too. I think he was like honor 4 or something. And let's see what's happening. Okay, yeah, another emissary here in Owari is being targeted by my ninjas. Oh, man. Yeah, that might have been the Honor 4 emissary. One of them was Honor 4, and I believe that doesn't really help at all with negotiations. It just makes emissaries harder to kill. That's all. That's it, I think. So yeah, that was probably the Honor 4 one. Yeah, so I got another ninja here going after him. So let's see if he can get the job done. Nope. Nope. That's the most badass emissary in the world, ladies and gentlemen. He's not going down without a fight. He has been killing ninjas his whole life, and he likes it. Alright. Okay, so this is cool. The Hojo clan's actually attacking Yasugi in Mutsu. So all of those ninjas that I had there that were going to attack the daimyo, well, he's just coming straight to them. So let's see if we can kill this guy, this daimyo, like right before this battle, then the Yasugi clan has a really good chance of winning this battle. So it's going to be like a doubly effective kind of dealio here. So let's see if we can get it done. Nope, I just lost 5 ninjas in one turn trying to go after that daimyo. Oh man, that is tough. That is brutal. Okay, well, maybe the Yusugi daimyo can kill the Hojo daimyo in battle. That would be cool. Anyway, the rebels have retreated from Omi, so they're not even going to fight the Hojo. Okay. And they are assaulting this castle here in Mikawa. I did see that one coming. I'm not going to make you guys sit through another fight. It's not going to be much of a fight here. I'll just auto-resolve this one. And they did better in an auto-resolve than my Yari Samurai. This was Ashigaru, by the way. This was Ashigaru holding that castle. And they did better in that auto-resolve than my Yari Samurai did against a unit of Ashigaru in a manually fought battle. So that's... oh, wait, what? I won? I won? This is, I wasn't even paying, I just assumed I lost. No, I won that? I lost 43 men, so that, what, there's like 10 Ashigaru left, and they broke the entire art. What? This doesn't make any sense. Wow, okay. Well, yeah, on that note, I have my own castle assault to fight here, and... oh man, it's so tempting. There's only 56 of their guys, 352 of mine. I'm really tempted to do this. Yeah, lost 32. That's okay. That's fine. I think that's fine. And okay, so the Hojo clan has decided to retreat from Mutsu. That's too bad. I was hoping there was going to be a fight there. All right, so we got that loyalist revolt, and it's looking okay. It's looking sizable. So yeah, we can attack in the next turn, I think. Yeah, I have 10 men remaining in that castle. That's crazy. Two died of starvation or attrition or whatever, disease, and the rest died in that battle. Wow, what a bunch of heroes! Holy shit, that's like those are like the most badass Ashigaru that I've ever seen. So yeah, now that there's less men, it's saying that they're going to hold out for 3 seasons. So that's, 4 turns. Yeah, crazy shit right there. So who is this? Okay, this is my general that was fighting that siege battle that I auto-resolved. He is now 4th rank. Mizuno Nobumoto. Well done, man. I can always use another good general. And is this the general in Mikawa? Yeah, you definitely deserve a rank. Katagiri Tadamoto is now achieved 1st rank. Right on, man. And my spies are telling me that the Hojo is planning to attack Lord Yusugi's lands. Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, I'm losing Shinobi up here in Sato. That's to be expected. How many? Just 1. That's fine. And, alright, so okay, so I lost some ninja here in Hitachi. And I did lose some ninja here in Kaga. Okay. And Echizen, yeah, a few more in Echizen. Okay. That's a few losses, but I think that's okay. I really wish, it sucks that I can't see the army makeup of my own rebels, like my own loyalists. It's so annoying, but just one of those things. I'd say just, based on what I can see off of this, the size of this force, is that I may as well try to fight this. I can send out my little... see, I don't have a general here in Totomi, and I don't think... Okay, yeah, so this general can make it to the fight. That's nice. So I will send him over to Mikawa. I will leave, maybe a unit or 2 here in Tsuruga to garrison this castle. And I will send everyone in these regions out to fight here in Mikawa. And I'm not optimistic. I don't think I will have enough. Ooh, wait a minute. Yes, nice. They've taken away those Naginata, and they're somewhere else now. So now they just have a bunch of archers, which makes things hard. I mean, that's not the easiest thing for me. I mean, it's a shit ton. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 archers. But there is only 4 units of spearmen for me to burn through, and not full strength units at all. They're just partial units. So I will take a lot of casualties fighting this, but I potentially could win this in one battle. I even have some Battlefield Ninjas that might help out here. 2 units of Battlefield Ninjas really might help me, because what I can do is I can take the time, I can take whatever time I need to kill these 4 melee units, and then when it's time for me to cross the bridge, I can basically have a unit of ninjas each chase away, you know, some archers, and that's going to take some pressure off of my melee units crossing the bridge. I think that's going to work for me. There's a chance that that's going to work for me. Again, it does depend a lot on what I have here, but you know, as long as I have a couple archer units, that's all I need, really. Alright, so am I going to cause issues here in Sado? Looks like they're at 81%, so they should... Ooh, and did I spark a... Nice! I think I sparked another Loyalist Revolt here in Sado. That's looking good. And how about... yeah, so they're still here in Mutsu. What about these ninjas? Like, why did they not attack? They must have just been moved here. Yeah, it sucks that I couldn't get this guy. So what are these guys doing? Honor 1, Honor 2, Honor 3. So yeah, they must all be going after the daimyo still. And I can send these guys to go after this daimyo as well. 10% chance. And 10% chance. Alright. Fingers crossed. Hopefully that works. Man, oh man, it sucks. Sucks not getting it done. Alright, what about these guys? What are they doing? Assassination and assassination. So they're both going after some emissaries, I'm guessing. And what about... Is there any other ninjas that I can... So yeah, this guy's Honor 2 now, so I want to send him after the daimyo as well. And this is what happens when you throw a Honor 0 ninja at a Honor 4 emissary. You end up with a 24% chance of success, which isn't great, but... You know, I don't know if there's really any other great targets for my Honor 0 ninjas at this point. I simply just have to keep working on getting them up to Honor 1 and Honor 2. Now, I think I can build another building here in Nagato. Yeah, Famous Tea House, I think, is going to be required for a geisha house, I'm guessing. Now, I think I'm just one turn away before getting ready to attack Wakasa here. Yeah, I feel like they took some of their units away to attack Omi, which is fine with me. Now, I'm wondering if they're going to make a play for Yamashiro. In fact, I wonder if they would do that. I don't have a great army here, but it's, you know, I got some numbers here. Pretty basic stuff, to be honest, but... And this is my eldest heir, I believe, Imagawa Ujizane, yeah. So, you know, maybe I can defend it if they did attack me. However, they seem to be going after the rebels right now, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with that, because that means that if the rebels see an opportunity, they will take it against the Hojo clan. And they might just turn their attentions away from me here in Kawachi and Yamashiro, and they might just focus on the Hojo clan. Yeah, that would be preferable, I would say. In Wakasa, it looks like it's still a relatively dangerous army, I'd say. But I think I could beat it potentially next turn. It's just going to be a matter of will they be able to reinforce from Mino and Echizen, and the answer would be yes, they could if they wanted to. Hopefully I can cause some issues for them here in Echizen. Their population loyalty is still so high though, 165. Maybe I go somewhere else. Maybe I go to Kaga and try to cause issues for them here. And yeah, he does looking pretty light. Now, yeah, here's all their Naginata. Also, all of their dangerous looking Naginata that were here in Makawa are now in Mino, and I'm fine with that. They can stay there for all I care. That'd be much better. Well, I'm ready to end the turn here, and I think I will be getting this fight in here in Mikawa, so hopefully that goes well for me. I have high hopes. I think that will go well for me, so fingers crossed. And yes, I will be just waiting on Wakasa just for one turn. I needed to wait for this Cav unit to show up. I would like to have a decent little decent little army composition for once. I've been fighting with scrappy, like, armies with whatever I have for this entire campaign, that it's nice to finally build up to something that, I don't know, kind of fits. It's not a great army, to be honest, but my Imagawa army comp has 2 battlefield ninjas in it, which, yeah, they're kind of hard to use, but I'm going to keep trying to use them, and they're just supported by a pretty well-rounded unit, a group of Yari Sam archers, and then 1 unit of Yari Cav. So, yeah, not the most powerful army, but yeah, it might get the job done. We'll see. So I have that fortress that's finished here in Seoul, so now I can keep working towards getting upgraded ninjas in Seoul. And how are we looking? So Hojo's going after Owari. They're going to reinforce Mikawa. Okay. And let's see if my ninjas can get this emissary in Owari. No, they can't. No, he's just the baddest motherfucker in the world. This guy won't die. Ah, well. What about this guy? Let's see if he can get him. I'm curious if this can't be the same emissary. Does that mean that the Hojo clan has 2 honor 4 ninjas? Damn, yeah, he's not gonna get him either. Fuck. Alright. So do they have 2 honor 4 emissaries? That'd be crazy. Alright, yeah, same thing happening here. Hey, there we go. Got the daimyo. There he is. He's dead. Now, I didn't show you. I cut this part out, but my ninja did fail to kill that other emissary, so I think they have 2 honor 4 emissaries, which is crazy. But this daimyo's fucking dead. That's sweet. So now, if I'm keeping track of their family members correctly, there's only 1 man left, and he's like 0 stars, I think. So I think the Hojo clan's on his last legs right now. Alright, so garrison, the river fight, cool shit. They are reinforcing. I still have the advantage number-wise. It's going to be a question, though, because Mino does border Mikawa here. And it's going to be a question of if they brought any of those Naginata back into Mikawa to help defend, which I would guess that they have done that. So let's just get into it and see if my guess is correct. In what may be seen as a controversial decision by some, I've decided to not bring those 10 remaining hero Ashigaru from that garrison siege. I figured that they have already done their job. They can just kind of chill and just kind of watch the battle from some peaceful hill somewhere. And yeah, hopefully they're going to watch a victory, because they've done their job. They've done their work for the Imagawa clan. And I gotta say, I'm not seeing any Naginata here, and that's making me feel very happy. In addition to that, I'm seeing units that I really like shooting, like warrior monks and Nodachi samurai. That's great. In fact, there's really not a ton of Yari samurai at all. Got some Ashigaru, they have light armor. So yeah, it's mostly the archers that are kind of scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 archers, including a unit of cav archers. That's a lot of firepower. Luckily for myself, I have just the troops to soak up said firepower. Ashigaru, go forth, my friends. Now, for a second there, it looked like they were going to defend with their unit of archers, but yeah, then they were like, oh no, we have warrior monks, send them in instead. Now, Ashigaru, they're doing a really good job of not running away so far, which is shocking to me. And yes, their sacrifice is going to net me a lot of kills on these warrior monks. I'd say this unit of warrior monks might disappear right here and right now. They're down to 27 men, and let's see if we can get a few more volleys in. I'd say this unit's work is done. And how about I get a unit of Yari Sam ready to go? Yeah, that unit of warrior monks is down to 8 men, and that's a very, very good sacrifice, or should I say trade, with my Ashigaru's lives. What do we got next? Ashigaru? Oh, I'll take him. Ashigaru, come right up. I would like to get rid of this unit of archers here because they're got some of them, man. They're shooting at my guys. I don't like that. They're shooting at my archers. It's kind of bothering me. I'd rather have them spend their ammunition gunning down these Ashigaru, these Nodachi. In fact, I can just kind of keep my spearmen here, just kind of tease this out a little bit. I don't need them to retreat quite yet. I can just kind of stay here and yeah, get some shots in on these Nodachi. I think they will be disappearing very, very soon here. If anything, I can kind of keep my Yari Samurai just on this side of the bridge just in case. And yeah, that's not going to be necessary because those Nodachi are going nowhere. Oh, and there's so much firepower coming in. Man, they are just mowing down my units. But, you know, it's going both ways right now. I think we can pretty much make this unit of Yari Samurai disappear, even though they do have higher armor than the Nodachi and the warrior monks. I think that they won't be lasting long here. And yes, I do have more infantry that I can bring in as well. So I can bring back this unit of Yari Samurai, and I can bring forth another one. Got another unit of Yari Samurai coming in along with some Yari Cav. So let's try to take these units out as well. Now, one thing that's kind of annoying here is that I was thinking, ooh, they want to bring their Yari Cav over the bridge. Okay, well, my spears will meet them on the bridge, so that's fine with me. And as long as they keep this archer unit up here close to the bridge, it's going to be difficult, if not impossible, for me to get my battlefield ninjas across the bridge and, you know, around the army. So that potentially could be annoying and unfortunate, because I was hoping that I'd be able to use them in this battle. Now, it's interesting, we're actually getting a little battle here, but I think we're just going to decimate this entire, yeah, they're running away, we can even get some shots in on these Cav Archers as well, which is a really good trade for us, and we are going to lose pretty much this entire unit of Yari Samurai, but I can try to get some of them back here. They've done their job, and at this point, there's not a lot of infantry left. They do have this general unit of Ashigaru, and what else? 11 Nodachi, 21 Ashigaru. Yeah, that's about it. So at this point, if I can find some breathing room for my battlefield ninjas, then maybe I can get them across, or maybe I just attack right now, knowing that they basically have, yeah, because right now they've brought more units up closer to the bridge, I think I'm not going to really have that breathing room, so I think I'm just going to have to go across and just push across the old-fashioned way. Now I am seeing them bring in some reinforcements in the distance. I've got some arquebusiers coming on, and yeah, I would like to get across this bridge before they show up, so I'm going to make a push here. It's pretty risky considering that they still do have ammunition, but I think this is the play that I have to make. I want to get these guys back in position. I brought them off the river because they're just getting shot, but yeah, I think it's time for me to send in everyone that I can to try to, even my archers without ammunition, I think I need to send them in as well. And yeah, just make a real push. I can send in my ninjas, they're good in melee, and General, I suppose I can keep him close by. I don't know if I want to send him over just because, you know, he's a good general. He's 4 stars, and if he starts getting shot, that's going to be really tough for him. But, you know, they're throwing in Ashigaru, and let's see. Yeah, this archer unit needs to start shooting. And, yeah, my archers are shooting. I can send them in to melee as well. How about Cav Archers? Yeah, they're shooting as well. So it looks like everyone's shooting that needs to be shooting. and it's going to be a grind here. But I think I have the better soldiers. I mean, they have archers, Ashigaru. They have their general right here. I believe he's a 2-star general, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot more archers, so it's not nothing. These archers are decent in melee, but it's it's going to be a little grind here. And if they're not going to leave back any of their archers, then I think that means it's going to be safe for me to bring over my general himself. And yeah, I can just keep shooting. I can bring over these archers as well. I may as well bring in these Jara Samurai. Just all hands on deck right now. The kill ratio is going closer to the center right now, which is never a good thing. But now the enemy general is running away. That might be the break that I needed. And I can get my cav archers over this bridge to start chasing down units. I can get my general, who is a Yari cav unit. He can start chasing down units as well. And this is the result that I needed. I really needed to get across this bridge and inflict a lot of casualties on the Hojo clan, because they've been putting some pressure on me, and hopefully this kind of gets them off my back a little bit. I mean, not necessarily, maybe they'll keep attacking, but let's see, I did kill 603 of theirs, and I lost 333, so it was a bloody battle for sure, but I think hopefully in the end it will be worth it here. So I got Mikawa back, and I'm getting a Peasant Revolt here in Sado. So interesting, I thought that I saw like a little Yusugi Loyalist Revolt, but that wasn't the case. I'm getting some just good old-fashioned peasants going instead. And yeah, hopefully that causes some issues for the Hojo clan. And I just started an Iko-Iki Revolt in Kaga. That's always good stuff. That's going to be some warrior monks that they're going to have to deal with. And yeah, Lord Hojo has been assassinated. His son has taken over command of the Hojo clan. Sweet! So yeah, I want to see, I want to make sure that he's like 0 stars. I think he is. And let's see, it says that my spies are telling me that Hojo is planning an attack on Lord Yusugi. Of course he is. Of course he is. Shinobi has been caught and killed by enemy security forces. Yeah, that happens. Ninja has been caught in Hitachi. You know, considering that we finally got that daimyo killed, I think it's worth it. And yeah, I'm losing Shinobi and Kaga. Alright, so let's see if I can find this new daimyo. Where would he be? Which is he going to be in Shimosa? Because I'm pretty sure Shimosa is like the starting capital of the Hojo clan. So maybe I'm not going to see him until next turn. Yeah, I'm probably not going to see him until next turn, and that's fine. I can wait. Yeah, Hojo's looking kind of slim, in these areas. I just need to, they're looking good here in Owari and Wakasa. Yeah, I wish I could see what units these were. These look like some decent armies. Interesting, man. They're really like giving up Hira and Mino. Like I could attack if I wanted to. Of course, I'm not going to, but yeah, they're looking pretty bare in certain parts of the map. I'm wondering if they're having population loyalty issues in their newly acquired territories that they took from Lord Oda. That's something that does happen when you do acquire an ally's territories, is that you sometimes have to deal with their issues. The issues that they were dealing with now are now your problems, And they have given up Omi. So the rebels have taken back Omi without a fight, I'm guessing. So they're going after Owari here. And yeah, I'm curious to see how long this is going to hold out. I'm not going to get any information from that, but that's okay. This is looking good. As soon as I have eyes on that daimyo, I can. In fact, what I can do is, do I dare go in Shimosa? I'm guessing that's where he is. Actually, I can just send my freaking emissary there. He's not going to get caught by border forts. Heck yeah, that's going to work for me. I can just leave these ninjas here for now, in position, ready to strike whenever that daimyo shows up. I've decided to make these Ashigaru, the hero Ashigaru of Mikawa. They are now the Wardens of Makawa. They are going to stay here and defend this garrison in honor of their efforts to defend it previously. I have merged them with another Ashigaru unit, so now they're up to 32 men from the previous 10 men left. And yes, here they will remain until their watch is ended. So they are going to stay here, and I'm just going to, like I was saying before, like I like to have 2 units, garrisoning these provinces, I'm going to, go back to that now that I have a few numbers that are available. And it's really nice having this army that's available here, this army that's been kind of cleaning up shop down here in these territories. They're now available to do whatever. And I'm kind of torn. I feel like I possibly could use them here in Shinano, but at the same time, I don't think Shinano's really under much pressure right now. So what I could do with this army instead is I could bring them to Kawachi, because in Kawachi I'm going to start building up 2 separate armies to start branching out and taking rebel territory. I was tempted to kind of hold off on that and just kind of work on attacking Hojo territories and branching my southern territories to my northern territories. That's very, very tempting because I feel so close here. I'm going to be attacking Wakasa this turn, but maybe what I do is I just work on building these armies up so I can start taking these rebels down. There's nothing too fearsome. There's some warrior monks, there's some Nodachi, but a lot of Ashigaru. Decent generals too, I will say. 4 stars, 3 stars, some decent generals, but I feel like once I get past these 2 armies, hopefully the numbers of the rebels aren't going to be that strong. And then I can go back to doing what I love doing most, which is killing Hojo soldiers. In due time. So I think that I'm ready to go here. I have started building a swordsmith in Baizen and Totomi. This is going to improve the attack of my archers and spearmen in each of these provinces. Oops, I don't want to do that. Go back. There we go. And I'm also going to be building up a infamous ninja house here in Seoul. It produces ninjas with +1 honor. And it's also a prerequisite so I can build a battlefield ninja dojo, so I can start building some more of those guys. They take so long to train. It takes 4 turns, which is too much. I mean, for the effectiveness of those battlefield ninjas, I would say, 2 turns tops. But yeah, that's going to be that. I'm going to spy Shimosa, see if I can find the daimyo there. Other than that, I don't think there's too much else happening. So yeah, taxes are punitive. It's autumn. It's time to make some money. It's time to see if I can find that daimyo. It's time to attack Wakasa. Let's end this turn. Making 10 grand, so not a ton. I think upkeep of my soldiers is starting to catch up, but that's fine. The 10 grand is still plenty. And I have finished the famous tea house here in Nagato, so now I can build maybe the geisha house, or maybe I need to build one more tea house. I can't remember. All right, what do we got, Hojo? What do you got? What are you going to do? All right, attacking Yusugi. Are you actually going to attack this time, or are you still going to play? I'm going to keep going after this emissary. Probably not going to get this guy. He's probably just going to keep killing my ninjas until the end of time. But, it's what else am I going to do with my ninjas? No, that man was just born and bred to kill ninjas. He just loves his job. All right, Wakasa. I am outnumbered. I just looking at what their armies were, I wasn't too afraid of it. I saw like 1 unit of warrior monks and maybe 1 unit of Nodachi. Yeah, we'll see. They have a 0-star general and I have my 4-star daimyo, so I have that going in my favor. So let's see what I can do here. Well, I'm fighting in the fog. That's never an ideal thing, so let me just get my army set up right away. I think I'm facing in the right direction. Tajima always... Oh, wait. Wakasa. Okay, now that I know this is Wakasa, I can kind of... I feel like I kind of know Wakasa. Maybe not. But yeah, I want to make sure I'm facing in the right direction here. I'm not positive. I think... Yeah, I think they're that way. Man, oh man, I can't see anything in this province. Jeez, oh Pete's. I'm tempted to send my Yari Cav out to find the army for me. I don't know if that's the best idea, though, because I think that they have a lot of mobility on the field as well. Oh, I see some flags out there. In the distance, I see some flags barely. So if I just kind of form up here and move forward, then maybe I'll run into them. Hopefully I can kind of stop before I get to them, so my archers have a chance to shoot against their dangerous pieces, like their warrior monks and their nodachi. And yeah, I feel like I have to play this one high and tight just because they have so much more mobility than I do. I believe they have some Yari Cav and some at least some Cav archers, which I know my Yari Cav will beat those Cav archers, but they might have, more like 2 versus 1 or something like that. So I think I'm just gonna have to play this one conservatively and just hope that when I do meet the enemy, I have enough time to shoot at them. Actually, you know what? Screw this. I need my Yari Cav to do their jobs. I need them to find the enemy for me because this is insane. I can't see anything in here. So, you know what? If I have to sacrifice if these men die doing their jobs, that's they're still. This says they're quite fresh, so they shouldn't be. They should be able to get away. Because I need to find the enemy. I need to find the enemy before I'll keep moving forward slightly, but yeah, overall, I need to use my Cav, to do their jobs. I need them to do their jobs. All right, well, what I think I'm seeing is the elements that are outside of the forest are their Cav elements, so that's telling me that they're probably here in this forest, and they're just being really still about this, because I haven't seen any movement coming from this forest, so that must be where they are, though, because I'm not seeing any of their flags outside of this forest. Something's happening. Something's happening, but I can't see what's happening to me. Alright, I'm getting shot at by archers that's in the forest. Alright, at least I know something. Alright, well, I guess the answer is to go forward, but I would prefer it if they just... I prefer it if they came forward. What should I do? I'm not taking any casualties so far, so... I don't know, maybe I just kind of chill. So far, all I'm seeing is archers, but, there has to be those warrior monks in there. There has to be. But at the same time, I'm taking casualties out here, so I feel like I need to push in a little bit. This is a little dicey here. I want to keep my right flank kind of facing out because this is where the Cav might be coming in from. And I can have my battlefield ninjas kind of help out on the flanks up here. Maybe they can, use their... Oh, there they are. There's the warrior monks. So I want this unit to stop and start shooting here and here. And I want these battlefield ninjas on the side to potentially get some shots in there. And still not seeing any Nodachi, but if I can shoot at these warrior monks from here, I still can. Yep, that's good. And what about here? Can I shoot them? Yep, I can. Awesome. So all of these 4 units of archers are shooting at this unit of warrior monks. Eventually, they should start taking casualties, even though they are being sheltered by the trees. After that unit is dealt with, then perhaps all that's going to be left is Nodachi, maybe? I don't even know how much they have with, like, Yari Samurai and whatnot. I'm not sure, so... Yeah, I'm going to have to take this one step by step, I'm thinking. Got a unit of archers running away. That's always a good thing. They're going to run right into my spearmen, and they're going to cut them down. And yeah, they still have some units left. I mean, they have 30 warrior monks. The trees really are helping them a lot. The trees are soaking up a lot of my arrows, which kind of sucks, but what are you going to do, What I can do is I can send forth these ninjas to try to get some ninja stars into these warrior monks. Maybe we can kind of take them down, or maybe we can bait them out of the forest a little bit, but in any case, we'll see what kind of damage we can do here. I'm beginning to push into the forest now because I'm running a little low on time at this point, so I think I need to be a little bit more aggressive. There's still 17 warrior monks, which is more than I'd like to face in hand-to-hand combat, and I'm wondering maybe I'm not going to be able to get this battle done. Got another unit of archers running away, so that's a good sign. I am seeing some pretty healthy-looking units of Yari Samurai back here, and in addition to a couple units of Cav archers, which it's tempting to chase after them with my Yari Cav, but yeah, I think 2 versus 1 on expert difficulty, they will maybe beat me. And I have to remember that there is going to be reinforcements coming in, so yeah, I feel like I need to make a push here. Oh, there's still 17 warrior monks. I just don't want to have to go through that, you know? Alright, I can't tell if the enemy is running away or not, but I'm going to give him a little bit of a chase here. I kind of want to be a little careful, though. That's the thing. I just don't want to end up losing too many units if any of these guys decide to turn around and fight. What's going on over here? Warrior monks. Okay, warrior monks are running away. That's nice. And arquebusiers. They're all running away. That's sweet. So now we can get my left flank kind of joining the party up here and get these ninjas going as well. I'm continuing to break units here, and they're running away, but I'm not really getting a lot of good kills here. I ended up losing an entire unit of ninjas because I lost track of them because, yeah, I had them chasing after a unit, and next thing I know, I heard fighting in the distance and a whole bunch of dead ninja bodies in the back. That's what's tough about this game, is that units really do regroup all the freaking time, and yeah, you think that you have a whole army on the run, and nope, you're wrong about that. So yeah, in this case, I feel like pretty much the only units that are kind of really putting up a fight right now are these Cav archers. So maybe if I get a decent little surround on them, maybe I can eventually send in my Yari Cav to chase them down. And we got some more units of Ashigaru and Yari Samurai coming in from the distance. These must be the reinforcements. And there's still a quarter of game time remaining, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one done just because it's too spread out at this point. It's like, oops, maybe I need to get my Yari Cav back here. It's a little spread out. I don't really know exactly where everything is. There's a unit of Ashigaru that's back here that I'm going to have to deal with eventually if I want to win this. And we got units coming in over here that I'd have to track down and beat. Sure, I could beat it. It's just going to be a matter of time. And yeah, at this point, we're just going to have to take on another entrenched position in the woods to have a chance of winning this one. Looks like we might get an engagement on my right flank here. We got 3 units of enemy Yari Samurai that's bearing down on me. Looks like one of them wants to take a little shot at my daimyo, so I'm going to get him back behind my lines here. The general unit's still hanging out. Got a couple more units of Yari Samurai. They could put up a fight, honestly. I mean, it's not nothing, and it's something I do have to be careful with. That's the thing. At this point, looks like I can just attack this unit of archers that just wants to hang out. And what I could do is get my Yari Cav around on this side and have them chase down the Cav archers over here. And it's going to be a question... Okay, so we can get attack orders here on these Yari Samurai. And I think archers are pretty much out of ammo. Okay, so now the general is running away. So at this point, this might be the break I needed. I'm going to send my Yari Cav to chase down these Cav archers instead of going after running away units, because I feel like if we can just break these 2 units of Cav archers, that's going to be the game. Maybe if I can get these guys in position to cut down some of the runners, that would be good. But yeah, I'm afraid a lot of these guys are going to get away, which sucks. And I got ninjas chasing down these Ashigaru just to make sure that they get cleaned up. So yeah, there is a chance that I potentially still could get something done here. There's really not a lot of time left, but maybe I can push off the rest of these soldiers before the timer runs out. And just like that, this few units up here rallied again, and oh, that really sucks, because that means that I might... See, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, you know? I have units that are close, and I might be able to, you know, get into combat again. I have them chasing. It's just that I don't want to send in my Cav because, you know, they could take out my entire unit of Cav easy. I have my daimyo too. My daimyo could, you know, for example, he could just chase down like these 12 Yari Samurai to make sure that they're actually going to run away. That's an idea. Maybe I have this Yari Cav chase down their heavy Cav because they can beat them. And yeah, we just have to escort these Yari Samurai off the field basically. Just make sure that they get off before this timer runs out. It's getting really, really close here. Okay, sweet. Got it done. Just in the nick of time. Whew, that was close. Alright, so I got Wakasa. I did kill 661. It didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like I was really killing that many soldiers, but yeah, I did only lose 123, so not bad. I did lose a full unit of ninjas, which sucks. One of my other unit of ninjas did gain some honor by killing 40 men. That's really nice. And yeah, that sucks that I lost this full unit. I just lost track of them. I told them to chase down some units like during that first break, and I just forgot to bring them back. They were invisible to me, shall I say. Alright, so I got Wakasa. I pillaged 325 koku. Not bad. And Hojo has decided to retreat from Mutsu. So he's just not going for it. He's not going for Yusugi. He's a little afraid of them. And got some more peasants here in Sato. That's going to be causing some issues. Some more Ego-Iki things in Kaga. It's cool. Some peasants here in Mino now. Ooh, that's a lot. I mean, that's the thing, though, is that I'm going to have to deal with them, too. So that's kind of the double-edged sword there. Maybe I'll just stop. Maybe I'll stop using my shinobi to cause revolts, because at this point, I think I'm probably fine. It's just that, you know, what else do I use them for? Alright, so Lord Hojo's planning to attack Lord Yusugi's lands. Yeah, you know, you keep saying that, but then they never do. And I'm losing... okay, so there's the daimyo. 0 stars. And yes, I'm losing shinobi, I'm losing ninjas, that happens. Poor harvest, that's why I only have 11,000, so that's fine. That's fine. Portuguese traders, no, I do not want to talk to them. And how are we doing? So what is he? What is his rank? 0 stars. I just wanted to see if it was like a negative something. That would be funny. Alright, honor 2, honor 2, honor 3. What's my honor 3's chances against a... Ooh, he has 50% chance of killing him. Oh, what about honor 2? What about you? 34% chance. And a 34% chance. Man, oh man, I think... And I got like a bunch of others just waiting. 34% chance. Yes, get him. Well, this garrison in Wakasa is only going to take 2 turns to fall, and I might just wait this one out, because there's not really any hurry, to be honest. There's 312 men inside this castle. They might put up a bit of a fight, I don't know. But this Hojo army in Mino is going to be dealing with these rebels. There's no army in Echizen. There's nothing that I have to worry about. So yeah, I can just wait 2 turns and just chill for a minute. And I'm just going to be holding Wakasa until I can, you know, build up this army here in Kawachi, or 2 armies, should I say. Then I can start taking, I'll take Ki and Yamato simultaneously before moving on to the rest of these rebel-held territories, and then pushing eventually into Owari, Mino, and Echizen. And it's going to feel really nice to get there. It's going to feel really nice to finally reunite the two halves of my great clan, you know, because I've had the southern-based clan all the way back here, Heizen, Shikugo, and Shikuzen, and the northern-based clan here in Suruga, Totomi, and Mikawa, and they've been separate this entire time, and it's finally getting close to being able to reunite the 2 halves. And I feel like this daimyo's days are numbered. You know, my ninjas have let me down a lot in this campaign, and I mean a lot. But, you know, I feel like they've been coming through for me in the last couple episodes, and it's a nice thing. It feels good. And yeah, if we can get rid of the Hojo clan, that oh, speaking of which, look at what we got there. Another geisha. She's ready. She's ready to go after me and avenge the loss of her fallen sisters. So yeah, if we can kill this freaking daimyo right now, that'd be great. Because I'm pretty sure she goes inert once the clan is dead. If not, I do have other ninjas that I can send after her. So it's not the end of the world. Hopefully. Hopefully. In any case, all of that's going to have to wait until next episode. As always, if you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. I've been Conestep, and this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.